Therefore, we shall hand over to the registrar to give you a word of encouragement to be with us and whatever the registrar has as encouragement for you.
Please, you have your seat. You have just been matriculated to the institute. You might take it very lightly, but it is an exercise that is very important. You've realized how your colleagues have defended, right? They were there when the other candidates were defending and they were going out. They were there, they listened to it. I think Mr. Peter Mazen was still there, talking on the same aspects that we're talking, and we have seen an amelioration in the way the candidates are presented. I realize that some of you were here, others have left, but it will play a very big role when you come to your own turn to either formulate your research topic or defend. It is not an easy exercise when it comes to scientific research. You need a lot. And I was quite surprised to see that we were seated and nobody had a pen or a paper to write. So I believe that the computers that we have inside our scores, it will help us to remember all what we have done, or maybe you were recording, since we are talking about technology, maybe you were recording it, and if you are recording, that's fine for you. Because what these supervisors or inspectors have done is a whole class on its own. And that if you were recording it from the beginning, you are already into 60% of the class talks on research methodology. Immediately you leave from here, you will notice, as from next week, you will be asked to come out with 2 topics. And you don't choose your supervisor. We are going to come out with a list, and you know who your supervisor is, and you will go towards your supervisor. The only thing that I want that you correct is that your supervisor is not your mate. You don't sit where you are and you feel that your supervisor will be running after you and telling you what to do. Okay? You see that your colleagues, because of what they wanted, they will follow the supervisors. Even if you are in Congo or you are where, there are always ways that you can work with your supervisors. But I always advise, sometimes to get the best, you must pass through fire. And that fire, when we relate it to your academic studies, it means that sometimes, even if it means that you have to leave where you are and go after what will bring you good, go. When I hear, as Mr. Nebai saying that Mr. Derrick was prepared to go to, those are things that we should do. Because this knowledge you are having is something that nobody will take it away from you. So go for it. And then lastly, please, don't wait at the last minute to come and hand something you have typed from chapter 1 right up to chapter 5, and you expect that because it's the last minute, your supervisor will just approve it. Their names are going on those documents. So nobody will soil his effort, his time, his own personality to sign something that is not correct. Are we there? So take note of that. And if your supervisor corrects you, don't argue, because you've never been there. Even if you think that you have every reason, there's a way that you can discuss with your supervisor. So some of those technical errors is simply because we took the work and we kept. And then we kept complaining that we did this. So please try as much as possible from day one, when your topic is accepted, that is already work that has started. Go towards your mentor. It doesn't matter, they are there to answer. Even if you ask the one and the same questions, meaning that they'll answer. But make sure that you always have a small diary with you to write down what they tell you. And the best way to interact with your supervisor when he's talking, most especially when you are with that direct contact, record it. Don't give him the impression you have understood. Then you go and produce something, come back, you still have to go back to the work again. So make sure that you use every means possible to understand what your supervisor is directing you to do, and you do them correctly. So please try to do that. It is very, very important. So I would like to appreciate again the president of the jury, the cross-examiners and the rapporteurs for the wonderful work they have done. I, the registrar, have also taken notes on some things that have to be corrected, and I really expect that with the other batch that will be defending, we are still going to have some improvement. And I also want to appreciate all the candidates. You saw from where they're coming from, right? Some are in Wa, others are in Mundemba and all the rest. But if they could give in their time to do that, then it should also encourage you that if these people are found in these places and they were serious with what they have to do, you that you are here, don't take it lightly, please. So I would not like to talk too much. I am appreciating everybody, your patience. For those who have defended, congratulations, but that is not the end. You still have practicum that will be coming maybe in a month's time according to the academic calendar you have. We'll share with you what you have to do at that level. And you have the written session. The HNT defense is about 40% of the exam, because when they grade you very good, it's already, but you should not take that one and skip. So you have to work, because practical is another exercise you will have to work extremely hard, because there you will not meet these people, you will meet other people, and maybe they will not look at you as student, a supervisor relationship, it will be something else. So make sure that you prepare yourself for that. So those are the 2 steps remaining for you to cross that issue. Then I would like to conclude by telling all of you, we will be organizing the graduation ceremony immediately after the written session of the HNT. And we are not only graduating this batch, we are graduating the first 5 batches. And we will not call it a graduation ceremony, we are calling it an award ceremony, because we are not looking only at the candidates, but we also have to award the mentors and all those who contributed for the success of this project since its creation. We have people like Mr. Peter Amaze, Mr. Chung Moses, who are, I can say they are the founders of this vision. So we will be having an award ceremony after that, after the written session of the HND. Then progressively after that, each time a batch will finish, we just organize the graduation. We've not organized it since the first batch started, because we wanted a certain number and to see how the project will be moving. So now that we are seeing where it is heading to, we can conveniently organize that award ceremony. So it's going to be a Thanksgiving something, which I plead on all of